Sam Levitt here of the Padres Radio Network and 97.3 The Fan, and right now I'm joined by Padres shortstop Xander Bogaerts here in Peoria as we inch our way towards opening day, final couple of weeks of spring training. And Xander, thinking about it, every spring training for you with the Padres has been a little bit different. 2023, your first one. Last year, you come here, you're moving to second base, obviously a different kind of spring. What has this spring been like in particular, knowing you're playing shortstop, and really the schedule has been pretty normal as well?
Yeah, I think for the most part, like physically, I mean, I feel good. Don't have any of those issues I had when I did that switch over to second, I just think my body kind of took a little longer to get adjusted to that maybe. Me never playing that position, I had no idea of it being something like that, or probably had to go through something like that. But yeah, just feeling pretty normal for the most part. My legs, my hips, and stuff like that feels pretty normal. I mean, maybe it's just my body just used to that.
I know early in spring training you talked a little bit about how the offseason was different for you from a training perspective.
Yeah.
Can you get into some of the details of what you did differently from a physical perspective?
Ran until I couldn't run no more. No, yeah, but just as I said, just kind of going back at short, knowing that I am getting older and I'm aware of that, and just trying to do everything possible to. I mean, I still feel young, but if you can feel even younger, keep those legs fresh and just feel faster, quicker. I mean, definitely think a lot of those workouts that we did at home helped a lot, feeling much lighter, feeling quicker. So, as I said, knowing that going back at short, that's a very demanding position. Second base, it's a lot different, but I still feel like it's a little less stress on your body. But for the most part, it's been smooth so far.
What's it been like to show up here this year? Obviously, there are a number of faces that contributed to a 93-win team last year that aren't here, whether it be Profar, Solano, or Peralta.
Higgy.
But you walk inside that clubhouse, Xander, and it's something that stood out to me immediately. There are a lot of faces that are. I mean, the core of this team is the same. A group that played so well last year, seemed so tight-knit last year. What stands out to you about what you have in that clubhouse right now?
And I mean, we brought in another set of group of veteran guys. For the most part, our team is the same, but we definitely did lose some key guys on our team. Scott also, I know we got him at the deadline, but he was huge for us. Hey man, that's the game. I've been around so long that you can't have them all. It's very tough to run back the same team. Guys had really good seasons. Other teams value them differently, so they're not here no more. But that just opens up the door for other guys, younger guys, veteran guys that want to extend their careers, younger guys that want to have something to prove. Merrill obviously having that great year last year. I mean, that was very special. Also, it's kind of a new addition. He was a rookie last year, but he had an awesome year for us last year. But yeah, as a lot of guys can see, like the younger guys, Jackson did it. We have a lot of guys that probably similar age or a little younger. I mean, if he can do it, that gives them a little push that, it's possible.
It was a wonderful regular season. Obviously, it didn't end the way you guys envisioned. I've talked to you a lot in the past about winning a couple of World Series, what you can impart on younger players on this team, really in the clubhouse as a whole, from your history of success in the playoffs. What do you hope this group learned from the way it ended last year? Big question.
Yeah, but last year was one that, you might have felt like you let it slip away, or felt like you probably had the best team but didn't win it all. And as I say, it's very tough for you to run back the same team. And 2013 we won. We were a veteran group. I was one of the younger guys. We won, then we tried to run it back. I think we actually brought back kind of much the same team in 14, and I think we ended up last place. So don't take everything for granted. Don't ever. Didn't mean that you were there last year, that you're going to be there automatic this year. Every year is different. Just continue working hard and being as a group. Whenever we go through adversity, know who we are, fall back on what we're known for, our identity. Just like here, 2022, we made it. I wasn't part of the team, but guys made it all the way almost to the end. And then in 2023, my first year here, we definitely underperformed for sure. So, and then we made it back. Last year was a special year. So every year is different. Don't ever take anyone for granted, any year for granted. This is a hard game, and all the other teams in the big leagues are definitely adding to their roster. They saw what we did last year also. So makes you also have a little target on your back. You know, to be honest with you, a lot of teams, whenever they show up at Petco, like they want to go after the boys. You know, they know we're pretty good, and hey, it comes with it. You know, when you're good, that's who they want to go after. You know, so be aware of that and understand that's going to happen. You know, and we're up for the challenge.
Yeah.
We're definitely excited for this new year, and as I said, last year was very special.
Finally, we've talked about your off-season training, your health, your defense back at shortstop. Xander, from an offensive perspective, you know, hopefully you can stay healthy the whole year. What do you want to accomplish? What are your goals this year offensively?
Ooh, have another Silver Slugs type season.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've definitely won a couple. Very blessed for those, but definitely having one of those type of seasons. I know my first year here, I was nominated. You know, last year was a very tough one for me personally on a performance level. You know, and listen, this is a new year, and we obviously had, at least I've had something special last year that we got so far. We almost had a chance. You know, they kind of took off some of the weight off of yourself and your performance. You know, but you definitely want to help contribute each and every game and hopefully make a big push. So hopefully another solid Xander Bogaerts type season.
Well, Xander, great to see you. Thank you for the time as always. Look forward to catching up throughout the course of the regular season, and thanks so much for the time. Enjoy the final couple of weeks here in Peoria. Nothing like Peoria. We'll be in San Diego soon.
Thank you.